All right, y'all. Welcome back to the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. Ray Spitter couldn't make it with me, so I'm going to ride this one out without him. So over the weekend, or by the time you'll be seeing this, me and Ray Spitter were guests on the great, I want to say it right because I don't want to give you the abbreviation. So the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast, the Godcast, out there over in Union City. It was a great episode. You feel me? The links will be down in the description so you can see us. You feel me? So we told y'all last time when we come back, we did a couple of interviews. You know what I mean? The episode I did with the What's Happening podcast will be out soon, as early as April 6th. That's part one. It was a 2-part series as we debate the greatest rapper of all time. It was a 64-man bracket. You know, if you ask me, it's Nas or no one, but you gotta follow, you gotta do what they ask you to do. And they asked me, hey, you wanna do it? I debate the rest of these dudes. But 64, it's only one. But so today I'm here solo, you feel me? I got a assist with me. It's not necessarily like how Ray Spitter do it, you feel me? Akira came back, to give her ad-libs. Like only she know how to give her ad-libs. Because, she do the best ad-libs, Y'all ain't hear what she said, but she said I sound real disappointed about that. I don't sound disappointed. I actually thought this would be dope to do it this way, cause she ain't gotta continuously be here. You gotta make it comfortable for people. You feel me? But the vinyl up front comes from Adele, as you can see. I think this is 30. I don't want to be, but I'm going to name it 30 because I know it's probably 30 or whatever. Because here, even though we do a lot of hip-hop talk, I bet the I Don't Care What You Think podcast, we just respect good music. So having the Adele up front is that's for me. For me, I just feel like she deserves to be put up on the platform. Because I got vinyls for days. And my birthday was on the 23rd. I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to purchase Dr. Dre the Chronic and the best of Al Green. And before we go any further, let me explain to you how music is so different in this generation. Yo, these vinyls be having like 2 to 3 vinyl discs. The best of Al Green is one vinyl. You got half, flip it, and it's the other half. Yo, now these vinyls got half, flip it, here's the other half. Grab the second vinyl, flip it, here's the other half. Grab the third. I have a vinyl, I think it's Kanye West's. I believe it's 4 vinyls. Yo. And then it ain't even like 4 vinyls, 4 songs. Like, I also have a vinyl that's one-sided, the whole album. It's about 7 to 8 songs. Now, them shits be one side, 2 records. Because the record just so big and so long and take up so much space. When we gonna go back to quality over quantity? Like, when we gonna get back to, don't get me wrong, Pusha T and them did it. Like I told y'all in the episode I did, my top favorite 25 albums, Pusha T was like eating the right, like albums, period, not even counting Pusha T. They used to be like going to your favorite restaurant, getting the portion size meal that you supposed to get. And you go, damn, I know I could eat a little bit more. But that was the perfect portion size. That's how it used to be. Now it's like you overfeed these niggas. Like, when the last time you listened to an album front and back? And I don't care if you think it's great. You can leave this in the comment section. I don't care if you think it's great. I don't care if you love the album. I don't care if you think the album is amazing. When the last time you played the album and said to yourself, let me take a break, this too much. Not saying it's a bad album, it's just you sitting there like, it's a lot of album right here. These 15 songs taking forever, especially when it's one of them long, drawn-out type albums where it's like how singing was back in the day, where you got the long intro, then the long-ass song, then the long-ass outro. Like, and you just sitting there like, yo, this song is so good. The Temptations. By the time they got to Papa Was a Rolling Stone, they was like, all right, yo, this shit was 20 minutes. Like, I need a break. Like, that's the part I'm talking about. Like, the sample size is so small. But it's the sample size you're supposed to get. So when you turned off Daytona, you was like, damn, he was wilding on that shit. Then he ended it with the diss record. He was like, yeah, I need some more. No, I don't. All I gotta do is order this again. Hit repeat. That's all I want to say. But that's Adele 30. I don't know the significance on the numbers of the album. I just know they good. I have no idea what the significance to any of it is. I'm not like an Adele fan where it's like, oh my God, I need to go see her, or how they doing her country. Like, I need to see Adele. I don't go through none of that. So
you're an ass. You're a complete ass.
But I'm just gonna say, you feel me? That's 30. I don't know what 21 is. I don't know what 28. I thought she was 40. I used to tell people, damn, Adele look good as hell to be old. Then I realized we the same age. And I was like,
you're actually older than her.
Word. And she out here fucking Rich Paul bum ass. He got her missing money. Think about it. When she was married, I'm mad at this segue into her real quick. When she was married, and she was a little bit husky, but she was having a good time. She was having a good time, and she was living her life. She had her son. She was really doing good. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How y'all doing out there? Y'all living y'all life? And then they broke up. She recorded this, and then started dating a black man. And as soon as she started dating a black man, she started missing shows and shit. And it's just like, damn, Rich.
She did. Don't do that.
Damn, Rich, what you doing?
That is not why she missed shows. Don't do that.
I'm telling you what the tabloids say. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I'm telling you what I read that said that.
Bullshit.
Due to an argument between her and boyfriend Rich Paul, she canceled 3 shows. He probably was telling her, nah, we got to go to the...
She canceled her shows because of COVID, bro.
That ain't what he said. It didn't say COVID. I'm just telling you it didn't say COVID. I can prove it to you. I can't prove it to you right now, but when all this is over and we wrap this up, they blame Rich Paul. She's still with him?
As far as I know.
They're making the last shot to LeBron for getting his boys bag and premium ass that they can never see if they ain't never become bosses. Because if she was just LeBron mans, there is no reason why they... Because somebody asked me, like, how Rich Paul bumping to her? I'm pretty sure he got clients overseas. And I'm pretty sure she likes sports. So I'm pretty sure... We just watch basketball. I'm pretty sure he represents soccer players, football players, hockey players. You don't know what sport she like. And he probably was at the game with her. And was like, oh, that's a damn. And you know how niggas is. Even if she wasn't a divorce, that nigga was still going to pull up because he wanted to holler and shoot a shot and see if he could get her. But anyway, that's Adele 30. It's a great album. Y'all should go listen to it. She got a song dedicated to her son on there. I didn't even know that's who it was dedicated to. I just like the rhythm because she got that voice. And that's my shit. So shout out to Adele.
Move on from Adele, bro.
I'm just saying, it's magnificent. All right, so we're going to move on and we're going to segue. So Kara ran into a piece of information, right? And she had sent it over to me. And I had read it, and I had went through it, and I had dissected it. And I just thought to myself, well, if you don't know what it is, it was a video published speaking badly about Puff Daddy Diddy Brother Love. In the words of Ben Stiller, when he said in the video, Papa Diddy Pop. Well, in the words of Papa Diddy Pop, they were basically making some complaints about not receiving maximum payment. They were making some complaints about not fully receiving maximum payment. I'm going to say it twice because it all boils down to money. You can hate somebody, but as long as you get paid, they don't care. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of how you go fuck somebody over. Look at them niggas at Death Row Records. Daz went in there, got the rights to everybody music, handed that shit out. Yeah, man, Suge was a real nigga, man. Suge Knight held us down. But before they got their rights, that's what they were saying. Man, fuck Suge, man. Suge's a bitch ass nigga. Hey, Snoop and Suge Knight ain't squashed their beef till Snoop got his music. But anyway, I just feel like people who feel some type of way about Diddy, now the ones in the beginning who helped him build this track record, y'all get a pass. And y'all only get a pass because if you did music in, no lie, I don't know about the 60s, that's too far back. But if you did music in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I ain't even gonna say the 2000s. If you were a new artist in those 3 decades, chances are you got robbed. And the reason why you got robbed is, honestly, the value of the dollar. I don't even think it's a bad contract. I think it's the value of a dollar. Like, let's go back to Ray Charles when he left his independent label and signed with Atlantic. That nigga said, they gonna give me 60 cents a record. His label said, we can't do that. Nigga, what? 60 cents? You can't give me 60 cents per record sold? 60 cents? Understand the value of 60 cents in the 60s? That was 6 White Castle meals. Now understand the value of a dollar at 60 cents in the 80s and 90s. So the reason why I say you got jerked, because hand me $30,000 right now in the year 2022. It's gone. Hand me $30,000 in 1995. We rolling in the deep. Like, it's different. Like, even like a pair of Jordans that come out this year are almost 200, 220 or whatever. Like, they're a certain amount. Like, it has to be this amount. Yo, when that Jordan originally released, it released at $60 retail. It's at $220 in 2022. Now it's at $60 retail. No, yeah, it was at $60 retail. So when Diddy was walking up the niggas, $60,000, baby. You're not thinking what else you need to do. You thinking, yo, I ain't make that selling crack. Let me get the 60,000. And then what people don't understand, he not giving you a bad contract. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try to defend him before I attack him. Diddy not giving you a bad contract, and this is why you heavy breathe all you want. This is why Diddy not giving you a bad contract, right? Everything in life is you got to work for it, right? They teach you that to this day. I hand you $75,000. You didn't work for that. You might try to act like you did. What? All them corner store freestyles I got on YouTube, you didn't work for that. I gave you $75,000, but niggas didn't know you. Like they didn't know you, and I gave you $75,000. So miss me with that bullshit. Shout out to Kendrick. You didn't work for that. Then I hand you the $75,000 in hopes that you put out a good album. It flopped. No one's gonna say Diddy don't promote him. He actually one of the. You can stop me when I'm lying. He's actually one of the better promoters when they come to your album coming out. So I can't even say he's not a good promoter. So he's actually a good promoter. You flop. So that $75,000 up front, the little extra he paid to put you on Times Square. Because remember, you got the 75. So anything else that happens is coming out of his pocket. Because the 75, I gave you the money, huh? Here you go, that's $75,000. So you getting put on Times Square ain't come out that 75. It came out of me. You going ahead, you're a nobody. 106 and Park at the time. 106 and Park and all them radio stations, they ain't gonna take a nobody. Remember, you don't have a hit single yet. We putting out songs that's not hitting. Like they're good songs, but they're not hitting. So you think they want to interview you, or they interviewing you off the strength of my name? I'm paying for that flight for you to go to Big Boy in Cali. I'm paying for that flight for you to go down south. You're not paying those. I'm calling you, telling you what time to be at the airport and say this name and get on the plane. See how much money I'm kicking out? And you made me back $20,000. You in the red.
But I don't think that's what his artists are upset about.
What are they upset about? I seen the
royalties.
What royalties if you ain't making no money?
Yo,
your royalty check should be little.
But there's no reason why Mace should still be out here dissing him over money.
That Mace left on the table. You're not about to blame him for you abruptly retiring, not fulfilling your contract, coming back, going to G-Unit, and I have to hit 50 and tell 50 he's still under contract. Oh, yeah, because 50 Cent told the story. This ain't even come from Diddy. And 50 had to tell Diddy, yo, how much you want for Mace? He said $2 million. He said Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. Which means, till this day, he still own you. You retired and became a pastor. You didn't fulfill your contract.
I got that. So, but even when artists come and try to buy their masters, you'll tell them, like, oh, your masters is worth $2 million. And they come with you with $2 million, and then you'll say, nah, give me 2.5. Yo, you just told me one price, and I'm bringing you that one price. How you wait till I get here to change that?
It's not his fault that he don't want to do business with you. The Locks got theirs. You know what they did? They scared the nigga. You better figure out how to get it. If Jadakiss and his businessman, the businessman and the Locks is Sheek Louch. So if Jadakiss can get his, you can get yours too.
I still think it's fucked up, personally.
I don't give a fuck what's going on with Mace because it's Mace's fault. You had a contract. You was the hottest nigga in the world. I don't know what you did to Pop Lottie and them, but you did whatever you did in Harlem. You got ran down south, became a pastor, retired, came back, worked with Diddy, left Diddy, went back to be a pastor, went to G-Unit. 50 gave you back to Diddy because you wasn't worth buying your contract. And then you go, oh, man, you still owe me money, man. You still owe me money. You still owe me money, too. They said 4 albums. I got 2. It ain't Diddy fault you signed your publishing and now you gotta not put out music unless you mixtape it. Now some people did get fucked over. Like the Making the Band niggas. Robbed. That was just exploiting people who never had nothing before. I don't really know Young Jock's situation, but do we need to talk about Young Jock's situation? He got dick tats. I don't think we need to talk about Young Jock's situation. But I just feel like Diddy has robbed some people and he has done some artists wrong. I just feel like Machine Gun Kelly, he should be getting royalties. he putting out music. Like, that boy working. #1 albums, all that shit. So if he's not receiving all his money, now we got to talk Sean, Puffy, Combs, P, Diddy, Puff, Daddy, Brother Love. You not sharing the love the way you need to share the love, because Machine Gun Kelly is hot right now. It might not be hip hop no more, but MGK is hot right now. So if you ain't sharing the love with MGK, I feel as though you should be ashamed of yourself because you're dropping the ball, because he's helping you transition somewhere where you didn't think you can go. Like, your record label is no longer hip hop. Y'all got the #1 rock and roll artist on the planet. Am I wrong for that? Like, he had the #1 rock album twice. So you need to fix that, because if he leave, somebody else gonna pay him, and he ain't gonna never shit on your name, but he definitely gonna go. All right, what's next? Is there anything you want to add to that? By the way, she's a fantastic P. Diddy supporter. She think Diddy the best. She said, yo, if Jermaine Dupri ever thought he could fuck with Diddy, if Jermaine Dupri ever thought he could fuck with, let me mute her mic. Jermaine Dupri, she said P. Diddy is God. But now we're gonna segue. Now the funny thing is, I don't have this, so hopefully, Kara could give us some back on this one at least. Bow Wow made a couple of comments, huh?
Wow.
Bow Wow made a couple of comments.
Wow.
About Bow Wow made a couple.
He's a baby fucking head.
Here, what? A what?
What?
You called him a what?
A baby Ed. What's some other popular clowns? Homie the Clown, Krusty the Clown, Bow Wow, Shad Moss.
All right, this is what did he do? What did he do? Please tell the people what did he do.
Give me another popular clown that's out here.
Krusty the Clown.
I said Krusty the Clown.
Homie the Clown.
Yeah, Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that.
Ronald fucking McDonald.
Krusty the Clown from SpongeBob. Remember? So what's your problems? What's your problems? What's your frustration? What he do?
I'm not frustrated at all. I don't understand where he thought his career was going by staying with Snoop Dogg at the age of 13. That's my grade.
What do you mean? What do you mean where he thought his career was going?
He said Snoop was the best thing that ever happened to him. Basically. Snoop gave you your name. He signed you at 13. But
10.
Correction. He signed you at 10, but 10. Jermaine Dupri gave you a legacy.
But is that
Jermaine Dupri gave you a legacy.
But remember though, is that a legacy he asked for?
Obviously you did if you signed a contract at 10 years old.
His mother was his manager.
Okay. Your mother was your manager. Your mother is the reason why people know who the hell a little Bow Wow is. Mm-hmm. So for you to sit up here and make that statement, that's a slap in the face for Jermaine, honestly.
It is not.
It is.
All right. It's a slap in Jermaine's face.
You was gonna stay on that front and do what?
All right. It's a slap. Look,
he was gonna be out here with that little ass gun like bro had on fucking.
You're hypothetically thinking.
Harlem Nights.
You hypothetically thinking it wasn't to work with Snoop. Like here's a perfect example. Boyz II Men and Babyface. Mm-hmm. They was cool with working with them for the first album. Mm-hmm. And they was like, yo, we could do this shit on our own. Mm-hmm. They were dead ass, their big album. What's that, 2? That's what it's called? Mm-hmm. Yeah, their big album. The biggest one they got, the diamond one, with all the fucking records on it. Ain't one Babyface on that. Record label was like, man, you better get the fuck in there and work with Babyface. I don't want to work with that nigga. What I say? And they was like, all right. With being upset, that birthed Boyz II Men as the legendary group they are today. And till this day in 2022, Babyface helped them become legends. And they still tell you, could did that shit without him. There's no proof. But there's no proof they could have. But they did not. They were singing that shit mad. I don't want to sing this shit, man. Fuck Babyface. Bow Wow could have went through that. Because think about it. Who's to say Jermaine wasn't listening to his mother? Like, yo, Jermaine, make sure my son, and he was on that strict I'm 13 schedule. See, at Death Row, baby, ain't nothing but blunts and ass over here. You feel me? How does that make you?
I don't care how you're trying to spin this. It still make him a clown.
No, but I can't be mad at somebody for feeling like they.
I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him for saying that. But you're basically saying to Jermaine, like, yo, it was fun working with you, but
it was business.
I never wanted to be here. So
he
all that shit,
Jermaine
all that shit we did was garbage.
No, he said everything he ever made was garbage.
Somebody
made
asked him
Jermaine
what's his favorite album, what's his favorite song. He said none of them.
None of them. That's over his.
Well, first
career.
of all, anything that happened after So Deaf was trash. Wow. So he shouldn't like none of that shit.
You can't do that. Can't do that. You remember when he did Green Light 4?
I never listened to that because it was garbage.
When he's doing the baby freestyle too.
Garbage.
Hey, yeah, you being real.
I don't care if you're talking about Lil Bow Wow, Shy Moss, Big Draco, Lil Brother, whatever you want to call him.
Big Draco, Lil Brother.
That statement he made was trash. You know what? I take that back. It wasn't trash. He was absolutely right. Snoop was the greatest thing that ever happened to him because he wrote his bars along with T.I.
No, let me tell you why Snoop Dogg was the greatest thing that ever happened to
because he wrote his bars.
No. I'm about to tell you why. The reason why he feels like, to me, the reason why he felt like Snoop Dogg is the greatest thing that happened to Bow Wow is for 3 reasons. It's for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, he would not exist.
Why the fuck are you using that accent? You're not even Jamaican.
No matter. I don't know how to sound like an Ohio nigga. Reason number 1, he wouldn't be who he is today without Snoop. Far as the name Bow Wow, far as Snoop Dogg was his favorite rapper when he was a kid, far as the whole inspiration to be in rap at the age he was because he seen Snoop Dogg and he walked up to him at 10 and he busted a little freestyle. I know how he signed him and anything. Busted a little freestyle for him and he was like, how old is you, nigga? I'm 10.
Who wrote that freestyle for him?
Well, I don't know who wrote it. This before he knew celebrity, so I don't know who fuck wrote it. So the whole thing that is Bow Wow is because of Snoop. Like, yeah, Jermaine Dupri.
I got that.
So, but that's one of the reasons why he's saying Snoop over Jermaine. That's one of the reasons why he's saying it.
This man said he should have never left Death Row. What was Death Row going to do for you? You was going to stay on Death Row.
No, he wasn't. He was going to leave him with Snoop.
You was going to stay. It was going forward. You was going to leave with Snoop. Go wherever Snoop went after Death Row.
Master
and then do
P.
What? First of all, that dude couldn't even help his own goddamn son career.
He helped Snoop's.
How the fuck was he going to help your career?
He helped Snoop's.
That's a grown-ass man.
But he's saying if I
he couldn't help his son's career.
Yo.
And Bow Wow and Romeo were out at the same time.
Yo, what's the smut on Jermaine Dupri career? There is none on Snoop. That's what he trying to say. Like, if I would have left, you got to remember, he blames, and I can't be mad at that, he blames Jermaine for his ability not to make adult music. He would have been able to transition.
Actually, I blame Bow Wow for his inability to make adult music.
But I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying he feels like the transition would have been smoother if he did it with Snoop Dogg. I would have been able to.
That's not somebody immature who won't take responsibility for their own actions.
No one ever. No, he never said that. I'm paraphrasing.
Bow Wow has said that.
But there's a chance that could be true. You can't say that. Like Master P, even though Little Romeo is fucking garbage, Master P let his son transition. Like, yo, when you're ready, start cursing. When you're ready, talk about sex. When you're ready. And I think he just felt like Jermaine held on to the teenager a little too long and it fucked it up. Like, Beware the Dog. Not Beware the Dog. Not that one. The one with Out of My System on it. I think that's when Bow Wow wanted to make that switch. Because you can hear it in some of the music. Like,
he wasn't even signed to So Def now.
Like, I thought all his albums came out on So Def until after I thought that was the last album. What Fresh As I Is. I thought he was still rapping So Def.
That shit was garbage.
But that's the album. But like, even with that album, yo, they blurred out all the curses. And I think Bow Wow was feeling like, yo, it's time I curse, bro. Like the song go being broke, nah nigga, I don't know about that. He blanked out nigga. And it's like, yo, it's time to move on from that.
He wasn't with So Def.
What was he at?
Sony.
And what was he at before that? I just feel like I understand. I'm not saying he right. I just understand how he feel.
Keep talking. I gotta look this up. Make sure I got this right.
Because y'all know what you're talking about. So all I'm saying is, I feel his pain and I understand how he feels.
It's crusty ass.
So, like the rapper with the second most number ones in hip hop history. He just felt like he felt like, yo,
his last album on So Def was Unleashed.
That's the one when he was. It's really, really nice to meet you, yeah, that's that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my thing is, I just felt like he wanted the transition, and he just felt like he wanted to do it earlier. You know what I mean? It's okay to say, yo, Jermaine, my mans, but we was business before friendship. It was a business that went friendship. That's all it was. Like, yo, it's a business, but that's it. Like, I feel like Snoop had me. Like, when I hit my darkest times, Snoop Dogg talked me out of it. Like, he even said his ability
his last album on So Def, he was, 15, 16?
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I think Unleashed, he was 16.
How much of dope music did you want to make at 15, 16? Even Chris Brown wasn't even making that transition.
But that's Chris Brown.
Exactly, that's Chris Brown.
If he would have stayed with Snoop, Snoop would have stamped him enough where we can make the gang member. Bow Wow's a whole gang member. Like, people forget that because of the... People forget that this nigga's Paru. Like, he's a whole...
How much you pay for that?
Shout, it wasn't me.
How much you pay for that?
I just want to get unblocked on social media. But all I'm saying is he's a whole gang member.
Who he pay? Mac 10?
Nah, he Fruitstown. He not what Mac 10 is. Kara, don't disrespect them. They're a real gang in Los Angeles.
I'm not disrespecting them. I'm disrespecting Sha Moss. It's fitting.
Well, Bow Wow Fruitstown. I mean,
it's fitting.
Soulja Boy is Fruitstown.
That is very fitting.
I think Chris Brown Fruitstown.
Yo, if it wasn't for him, it would be on TikTok.
I think. Oh my god.
Just let you know. You see the problem with Chris Brown off his rocker, Soulja Boy off his rocker, Trey Songz, forget about it.
Yeah, so
Bow Wow.
It's killing me what's going on with Tricky Trey,
from that
man.
era, from that age range, who's doing something productive with their lives, is Romeo Miller.
Well, that's because nothing else works business wise.
See,
Romeo's just living the life of a nigga that was born with money.
See,
that's all he's doing. Like,
Bow Wow should be doing the same thing, but he
Bow Wow is talented. Bow Wow's talented.
He's trying to make I'm about to retire albums, naming all the females that he done had sex with.
Bow Wow is talented.
In what?
Bow Wow has hit movies. Movies. He has hit records. Records. I'm not finished.
Bow Wow was in hit movies.
First of all, he started Like Mike and he started Lottery Ticket.
Is that
Lottery Ticket?
Hit movies.
And he's
starred. Just because you start in a hit movie doesn't make you a star. You starred in a hit movie with surrounding people who are stars.
Bruh, he has more hit records than some. He has more hit movies than some.
Don't try to act like he's a good actor. You know he's not. That nigga's garbage.
He has more hit movies than some actors who star in hit movies.
What's your point? That don't mean that nigga's a good actor. Did he do?
Bow Wow's he's not fantastic.
That nigga's trash.
Whoa. You can't name 5 rappers turned actors better than him.
LL Cool J.
That's one. That's 2.
Most Def.
Most Def don't even act enough, son.
Queen Latifah and Method Man. I just gave you 5.
No, you got to take nigga, Most Def got 2 movies.
And those 2 movies was way better than fucking Bow Wow's goddamn catalog.
Most Def got 2 movies in the Law and Order cameo. You talking about fucking Most Def?
Ludacris.
Alright. But then some people will argue that Ludacris is not a good actor. There's a lot of people that don't like his acting.
You asked for 5. I gave you 6.
I'm gonna give you one. Luda is the perfect example of what you're trying to say with Bow Wow. Name a movie Ludacris is in where it ain't a top tier actor or comedian in it. Period.
Crash.
It was an Academy Award winning movie with top tier. What? He starred next to Lorenz Tate.
He did, but yo, that was an amazing movie. I'm just saying.
And then you threw that shit out there like Crash. Niggas love that movie.
It was a lot. You would be surprised. There's a lot of people that don't know about that movie.
And I know, right? And that was the movie that, first of all, Ludacris has the longest active streak of this. This is a crazy stat. No, yeah, it is. This is a crazy rapper stat. The longest acting streak for any actor. His first 6 movies were Academy Award nominated.
Can T.I. say the same thing? As a matter of fact, let me
he is not T.I. is not a better actor.
Let me add a 7th one.
Most Def ain't. 50 Cent is a typecast. We had this argument before. That is a typecast actor. He only play in gang movies.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do. He only plays street nigga and everything he had, except for that one time he played that cancer patient. Other than that, he is street nigga.
I don't fuck with 50 Cent, but I respect his dedication to that movie.
That's the only movie though. 50 Cent plays what he raps about in everything. Nigga.
Hey, Bow Wow plays what he raps about.
That's a lie.
A clown.
The nigga played a roller skater.
Corny ass clown.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you was the Bow Wow hate's crazy. Like,
I was a Bow Wow fan, but I need him to watch his mouth. I really do.
All this because he said Jermaine Dupri.
No, that's not my problem. My problem is you sit up here and you discredit the people who put the time and effort into making you who you are over something that should have been. Let that shit go, bro. Let it the fuck go. You still had Snoop in your corner when he was writing your bars. That wasn't enough?
Yo, he still got Snoop in his corner now. The reason why we getting the
Snoop
final...
still write his bars?
No, the reason why we're getting the final Bow Wow album is because he said Snoop Dogg came to him and said,
"Oh, wow. Yo, cuz Snoop should have did that."
No, he said the world need to hear this, nephew. You ain't gonna leave without giving us one last album. You need to explain to us. So now you know Snoop Kiss. You know Snoop gas niggas up. He said Snoop.
We know Snoop gas and we know Snoop over exaggerate.
Yeah,
and we know Bow Wow lies. So that's too negative. They're making a positive right now.
Man, anyway, man, because she ain't gonna let Bow Wow live talking about this 5.
No.
She tried to fake name 5 actors better than Bow Wow.
I tried to fake name 5 actors.
Yes, my nigga.
I gave you 5.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah. Common.
Common is better than him. LL is better than him.
LL Cool J. Most Def.
Most Def isn't. Most Def doesn't have
Queen
more.
Latifah.
Most Def doesn't have enough work.
Common. LL Cool J. Method Man.
Method Man don't have enough work neither, but Method Man is a better actor. Method Man is a better actor. He don't have enough work. I'm a 50 fan. But he a typecaster. If you tell a nigga to play him,
3,000.
Ooh, all right, something better than Bow Wow. Something better than Bow Wow.
Shit, at this point, fucking Ray J.
What?
Go.
I don't even know that this nigga ever acted in. Except for that Moesha episode where he thinks
so more iconic.
He played himself. Nigga, he played himself.
Even better.
Nigga said, so you really my dad? Yo, man, leave.
Joey Badass.
He ain't got enough. I ain't gonna do it. It's funny too, because if you're gonna say Joey,
Nick's role is more iconic. If you're gonna say
Joey Badass, then Joey Badass is the greatest actor turned rapper since Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Joey Badass is the second greatest.
Marky Mark.
Joey Badass got the Oscar, so that makes him better than
Mark Wahlberg.
That makes
Thank
him.
You.
I helped you out.
Thank you for bringing Mark Wahlberg.
And I gotta use Mark Wahlberg because Good Vibration is like an anthem. Good vibration. He got the hat on looking like John Cena and shit. Good vibration.
John Cena.
He is not a fucking rapper. He's a wrestler turned rapper turned wrestler turned actor. Don't even do that shit. Talking about some damn John Cena. But anyway, before we
going back to Death Row?
No, I don't want nobody to go back to that dumbass record label, and that record label need to be abolished again and taken from Snoop Dogg. Stupid motherfucker. Why the fuck would you make that an NFT? I don't even know what the fuck an NFT is. And nobody ever explains it to me. All they say to me is, you can make mad money. And I'm seeing it. Yo, the shit that they make in NFTs is what's pissing me off. Here's a picture.
McDonald's an NFT?
Bruh. Niggas is taking photos like NFT. If that's the case, man, fuck. Thumbnail this. It's an NFT. Now let's see who gonna buy this NFT. But nah, I don't know if that's a good idea, because who you gonna sell it to? NFT. You getting rid of the chronic. You getting rid of the music that's on the label. So when I release my music, where's it going?
Ice Cube. Sorry.
I just want to know, like.
I'm just thinking about more rappers turned actors who are better than Bow Wow.
Like, really think about this real quick. Hold on.
Lady of Rage.
Them albums are gone. Like, they're gone. Where the fuck are they? Where? Like, I could see if I could go to, like, NFT.com and it's, like, up there. Like, where are they? So, if I sign to you, what the fuck is I can't even go listen to it. What the fuck is my album? No.
Snoop did. I don't know.
I don't even think Snoop gonna sign people. I don't know what the fuck he know with the album, but he need to get that shit up, get back to Suge Knight. When Suge Knight had it, we ain't had these fucking problems. Now we gotta fucking deal with you and that little cartoon monkey shit that's on everybody's social media. And I don't know what the fuck going on. I just want the fucking Chronic back. And I can't get that shit back. Cause I got Doggy Style and Chronic on vinyl. How the fuck I'm gonna listen to that in the car? Well, I got Chronic on CD too. First of all, Dr. Dre done put us through enough with this fucking album. All right? I got Apple Music, and I had it for 2 months, so I could play the Chronic every day. Got tired of it. I played the Chronic every day. I got tired of it, got rid of it. Got the CD for my birthday. Bumped the CD. They put it on all streaming platforms. Now it's on all streaming platforms. Guess who birthday rolled back around? I had to get the vinyl. Because now I can no longer stream it because now it's a part of whatever the fuck that cartoon monkey is. And it's an NFT. And I still don't even know what the N, the F, or the T stand for an NFT. And fuck Snoop Dogg. Anyway, that shit just pissed me off because I don't know what the fuck an NFT is. And all I know is everybody just keep putting up pictures of monkeys.
What the monkey do?
And then it's what... Then there's one smoking weed. Then it's that monkey that's dressed like Eminem. I don't know what's going on. Now, Lady of Rage got a monkey with a bandana on. And then Snoop like, yeah, Lady of Rage NFT going up. What do I do after I buy it, though? Like, what's next? These are just pictures of fucking monkeys just doing shit. Everybody NFT is a monkey. Y'all niggas, these NFT niggas worse than these currency niggas.
You sound stressed.
Yeah, because these crypto niggas never explained that to me. These Forex niggas never explained that to me. And now we buying monkey pictures. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, it's just like they keep talking about all of it. They talking about Dogecoin, Dopecoin, Dogecoin, Jimmy Coin. Everybody got a fucking coin.
Well, Doja got a cat.
And Usher got V-Bucks. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck he get Fortnite money in a regular life. Oh my God, I fucking hate the world we live in. So no, I don't think Bow Wow was going into that world. Because honestly,
well, but I think that's it for his career. So let's go on.
Yeah, because I was about to say we already don't listen to his music, and then if he NFT it, we already don't listen to his music, and if the logo ain't a monkey, I don't think nobody gonna buy it.
Nobody was gonna buy it, even if the logo wasn't a damn monkey.
And nah, that seemed to be like the NFT guy, like that's their little mascot. Like, oh, yo, Bow Wow dropped the album. What it look like? And then niggas just bought a monkey. That's how the NFT shit work. But we gonna move along. Cause I'm making this podcast an NFT. Man, y'all know right now, this whole still shot. It's gonna be an NFT right here. Boom. You feel me? I don't know how you make money off it, but whatever. So I've been watching the show, right? Well, it's over now, so I already watched the show. But I wanted to give y'all a nice, cool review because I feel like y'all deserved it from the bottom of my heart.
Don't get no spoiler alerts, please.
Girl, the shit been out for a year.
Let's think about people who have not seen the show.
How would I know that?
Exactly.
80% of my listeners is California. They probably watched it. That's where it was shot at.
That's an assumption.
When can I give spoilers then, motherfucker? Because we were late to it.
I know at least 3 people who listen to your podcast who haven't watched it.
You know how many people don't even have Peacock and it's $5?
Exactly.
All right. This don't mean it's going to make them whatever. If you didn't watch it, turn off. Because I might slip up. So, it's this show on Peacock called One of Us Did It, right?
One of Us is lying, bro. You even giving out the...
You would have got it. Anyway, it's this show on Peacock called One of Us is Lying. My bad. My correction. All right. It's about this guy don't nobody at the school like him because he got a gossip website. And all he do is tell people dirty business about how they whores and drug addicts and stuff. Right? So he had got detention. Then another girl got detention. Then this little Tatiana got detention. Then Cooper Kupp got detention. And they all Cooper the only black guy, so I will only refer to him by his name, Cooper. So Cooper got detention. And basically while they all was in detention, he drank a glass of water and died. Now, I know what y'all thinking. This show is not in Detroit.
What?
You know they had that water situation. I want to let niggas know.
Yo, that's fucked up.
I just want to let people know it wasn't there.
Wow.
So this was I think it's California. But so he drank the water and that was the end of that. Right, so after he passes away and One of Us Is Lying, all 4 of the kids that was in there with him are now suspects. You got the drug dealer, you got Cooper Kupp, you got the Miss Goody Two Shoes, and you got Tatiana. And basically the show focuses and centers around figuring out who did it. So every episode there's a new person, every episode there's a new thing. But before the guy passed away, the main character that passed away named Simon, before he passed away, he pre-wrote blogs about, his name is Simon. They pre-wrote blogs. I do remember that nigga name. They said his name every other line in the damn show. So he pre-wrote blogs about all 4 of them. So somebody is still running his blog site. So the blog site is adding to the one of these people killed me. And basically you got to go through the episodes to figure out who killed them. Now, I want to spoil it for y'all because there's no way you ain't see it yet. But I'm going to give y'all 2 weeks. And when this 2 weeks is up, if y'all still ain't see it yet, too bad. Because I need to tell my people who did it. All right? They drank the water. I mean, they say water good for you. Not that day. That day, that nigga should have had a root beer. But he chose to drink water. Now, the show is based off a book. So there will be a season 2, just like there is a book 2. Now, since I can't go into any details, I don't want to spoil it for you. It's on Peacock. Y'all should give it a look. Y'all should give it a watch. I think you will like it. If you're a fan of shows like 13 Reasons Why, The Elite, Pretty Little Liars, even though I've never seen that before because I heard it was an A, then a double A, then a triple A, then a quadruple A, then the A somersault. So I know it was a lot going on with the Atlantic. So I know that. So it's not drawn out like that. You know who and why they did it in the season finale. It ain't no wait until episode 12 on season 48 where A divided by 12 minus C plus equals G lets you know A's not really A, I guess. It's kind of like I Know What You Did Last Summer meets 13 Reasons Why. Minus the rape stuff. Cause you know 13 Reasons Why a little rapey. Minus that little you know you want it era. You know that little thingy. Yeah, that ain't in there. Just Coop in there. One of the greatest black guys that ever walked earth. And he played baseball, one of the wackest sports ever. But hey, it ain't my fault. But yeah, y'all should get out of a watch. It's called One of Us Is Lying. And you're going to find out who was actually technically, without spoiling it, why was it called that?
Why was it called what?
Because when One of Us Is Lying, because it's like we all told the exact same story. So how could any one of us lie if you ask me what happened and we all say the same thing?
Because what's that chick name?
The Thought?
Browning, whatever her name is.
The geek.
Be. Yeah, her. She had a reason for everybody to do it. Which is why they told her, like, yo, you pointing fingers at everybody else and it could have been you.
Ooh, she's spoiling the show. I just wanted to set that whole thing up.
I didn't spoil. I didn't give details.
But we're gonna move on. And this topic is One of Us is Lying on Peacock. Go and check it out. It's eight episodes, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, 8 episodes. I'm auditioning for season 2 and see if I get the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm auditioning for drug dealer number 2 because there's a drug dealer already in it. I want to be that cool black guy that say weird white people stuff for drugs. Hey, man, you want some candy? I want to be that drug dealer. You know, I want to be that guy. Right? Like, hey, man, I don't sell that stuff. Take it over there to Rick. Yeah, man, I'm Rick. I sell that stuff. So what you want? You want a kneecapper or a toe slapper?
Move on to your final topic.
I got candy. I taste just like
Kanye.
Yo, and then when they pull up on me, it's gonna be like this. Yo, man, where'd you get that from? I taste just like candy. And I'm gonna be in a trap. Like, how many you need? You want 4 licorice? I got you. Meet me in the alley. And then when they get in the alley, I'm in the alley like Batman. Drop the money. Drop the money now. All right, so I talked about this briefly. I said briefly. My bad. My 3rd grade teacher hates me, Miss Cool. I fucked that up. But anyway. I talked about this briefly on the Godcast that I recorded on Sunday. That's out now. Links in all the descriptions. Kanye got banned from the Grammys. I'm not going to say he shouldn't have. I'm not going to say he should have. All I'm going to say is I understand why. I'm not against why they did it. I understand why they did it. Even if they don't say that's the reason why they did it, because they don't want that nigga to go, mental health. You know something he claimed he don't got, but then claimed he got when Pete Davidson made a joke about it? So you got to tread lightly. Because they take anything and add and switch it. Like, here's a perfect example. There's nothing wrong with me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going through. This before Pete even was digging down Kim. Pete was like, yo, man, you know Kanye got mental problems. As a joke on Saturday Night Live. And then he go, that's right, Skeet Davidson. You want to make jokes about my mental health? Nigga, you did not. So, they can't tell you why they really doing it. It's just saying because of the internet stuff, that ain't why they doing it. They doing it because while he up there, I was riding with the devil. As soon as the music stopped, and they'd be like, all right. Yo, Skeet Davidson, you a bitch, and I'm going to fuck you up. They don't know what to do. The nigga in the back working the joint like. And then the fucked up part is you can't come back from commercial because you don't know how long he going to be on stage. Then Kanye do some shit like bring GDs with him. So now security can't get to him. And you got to bring the show back because you ain't going to run a 40-minute commercial. And then when the show come back, now somehow Kanye ain't got no shirt on, but he still got them ugly-ass duck boots on. And he's sitting there talking about, so I'm not leaving until Pete Davidson fights me like a man. Like I told people all the time, that nigga has a problem with telling him what to do. And it's been that way his whole career. I said, Kanye's the type of person, you can't tell him something that's corny because you're not listening with his ears. He's that kind of person. He hates criticism. Like, you cannot criticize him and tell him this ain't the hardest shit you ever heard. Because he gonna ask you what's the hardest shit you ever heard. And if it ain't the hardest shit he ever heard, it ain't the hardest shit you ever heard. So him getting canceled, and it's the let's not act like the media not putting it a wild way. Kanye West is canceled from the Grammys. So was Chris Brown. But y'all ain't worded like that. Y'all just made it seem like this nigga just wasn't going to award shows or not. Chris Brown was putting out music in the midst of the beating on Rihanna thing. Music exists. Niggas sat there like as if, nah, you know, Chris Brown had to stay out the public eye. No, he was canceled. There was no staying out the public eye. He was trying. That's where the song Transformia come from. He was trying. That's where the song Please Don't Judge Me come from. All of this was happening within the same year he did it. He got canceled. And they brought Chris Brown back because he got nominated for Deuces. That was the Grammy that he got nominated for to bring him back. So people act like, oh, we don't need the Grammys. We could do this without the Grammys. Fuck the Grammys. Well, the Grammys kind of brought Chris Brown back. Because even with Deuces, niggas was like, as soon as he got nominated for a Grammy, niggas was like, Chris got nominated for that Grammy. He back, baby. No. I wouldn't let Kanye at my award show either. Like, yo, yeah, you can't say that, bro. Don't tell me what I gotta say. Would you tell Mark Zuckerberg what he can't say? Yes, nigga. Would you tell Jay-Z? Yes, nigga. My contract ain't with you. My contract with this damn company, bruh. So Kanye getting canceled by the Grammys, or however they want to say it, it's not really a cancellation, but I understand them being cautious. I get people going, oh, now people going, oh, we should start our own award show because they canceling Kanye West. Stop that shit.
Well, they actually didn't cancel Kanye West. They just told him he can't perform.
That's it. Don't bring your ass up here and grab his mic. Then this is my favorite part, right? They act as if Kanye hasn't done random shot award shows before with microphone. Because people be like, Kanye don't be wilding out award show. The nigga don't go no more. And he stopped going when Taylor Swift won for Video of the Year. He only came back because him and Jay-Z did Watch the Throne. That was the only reason why he was back. Because after he did this shit to Taylor Swift, when he won the award, it said, Kanye, what would you do if you don't win the award? And he said, I guess we'll never know. Which means, oh, it was something bland. The fact that shit was no. It was something bland. I'm about to show my ass. The black side. Because you know he got that white side of his ass. He did the black side. So, yeah. And then people go right into this. Oh, shit, we have our own Grammys. We had it. Didn't support it. He sold the network to white people. We had it.
Shout out to BET.
Ain't nobody performed there but up and coming artists that was popular. Because the one time they had Jay-Z and Beyonce on it, yo, guess where they was at? It was a video from the tour. Let me see, when last time Kanye was on?
Was it MTV?
No. I'm naming BET Awards for superstars. When last time Snoop Dogg performed? When last time Lil went? I know Drake got on that stage. Like, sound like a long time ago, don't it? When last time Nicki Minaj?
Don't get me started with her.
It seems like we never cared about our own award show. We need the Grammys just as much as the Grammys need us. Because if you have a problem with how the Grammys treat you, it been boycotted before. It was boycotted to televise the hip hop award. You know what's the craziest part too? They tell us like, we don't televise when we win our hip hop awards. You know how many Grammys don't get televised? Just like you know how many Oscars don't get televised? Just because the BET Awards got 8 categories. You know the Grammys have to cover all music, all bases, right? And to be honest with you, we talking about an award show that only honors the #1 people in the world. So let me say what I mean. you might win hip hop album of the year, but we're going to advertise album of the year. You get what I'm saying? Then people act like hip hop isn't dangerous. Like we didn't do that to ourselves. Like Young Buck stabbing a nigga at the Source Awards. The niggas at the Grammys don't see that. Suge Knight and them causing that friction at the Source Awards. The Grammys don't see that. Then you go, yo, the Grammys ain't put that on TV. I don't know what y'all niggas about to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea what's coming next. Like, what are y'all literally about to do when we let y'all in this building? Who shot Fred? Fred was the damn doorman. Who shot Fred? Like, that's all it is. Like, yo, stop acting like y'all niggas ain't begged for hip-hop to be scary. It became scary. And now y'all like, why y'all scared of us? Nigga, they scared of y'all so much. Eminem was white and they ain't even air him winning. They knew he was winning before he got to the building. And they said, and winner for the hip-hop award commercial. You know why? Because they probably was afraid that if Eminem walked up here with this Grammy, he was going to get shot. Oh, they letting that white man win again. Then all these people that say, boycott the Grammys, don't fuck with the Grammys, don't do this with the Grammys. Get your Grammy back. You think they'll get a Grammy back? You think they're going to get a Grammy back? I'll get my Grammy back. Yo, this shit ain't worth it. I'm getting him, man. You had his Grammy back. Drake boycotting the Grammys. Good for him. If The Weeknd was nominated, he wouldn't be boycotting. Drake don't want to do the Grammys no more. It means nothing. If The Weeknd was doing it, you wouldn't be doing that. So don't give me that shit. You ain't gotta lie to me. If you don't want to do it, you just ain't gotta do it. That's all. I'm not judging you, but you ain't gotta lie. You done with the Grammys, you just done with the Grammys. So for all of you who don't understand, once again before I finish, it'll be dope for us to have our own award show. But I'm not beasting if we never get it. I'm not. And should we have it? Sure, we should have it. But we don't have it. And that's my closing arguments. Do what we need to do and get it, and just please value it. If you value it, it could go far. If you don't value the shit, it's going to fall on deaf ears. That's all I'm asking, and that's all I would like. Thank y'all for tuning in to this week's episode of the I Don't Care What You Think podcast. Ray Spitter will be back. He's just having some technical difficulties. But I want to thank Akira for coming through here and ad-libbing. You know, she got her ad-lib on. She was in the background harmonizing. Fuck you, Brandy, you're podcasting. But shout out to the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast once again for letting me and Ray Spitter come on as guests and giving y'all that juice y'all needed to hear, giving y'all that function y'all needed to hear, that funk shui. You know, we did what we had to do. We did what we needed to do. And I want to thank y'all for coming through here and robbing out with me. Blessings. Love y'all all. Peace out.
The better the cheddar, the better the watch. You fit the description. Watch your head in the drop. Ahead of my time. I'm never gonna stop.